Summary: why Muhammad is a false prophet and a liar, and what that angel really was according to the Hebrew Bible. According to the Hebrew Bible's own tests for true and false prophets, Muhammad is a false prophet. The primary tests are found in Deuteronomy 13 verses 1 to 5 and Deuteronomy 18 verses 20 to 22. Deuteronomy 13 warns that even if a prophet or spirit gives signs or powerful experiences, if the message leads people away from the one true God, Yahweh, and contradicts His already revealed commandments in the Torah and prophets, that prophet or spirit must be rejected. Deuteronomy 18 states that a prophet who speaks in God's name but brings words that do not align with prior revelation, or whose message contains errors, is false. Muhammad fails these tests because he claimed to receive new revelation through an angel, whom he called Gabriel, that produced the Quran. The Quran contains clear contradictions with the Torah and the prophets, including major historical anachronisms, such as placing the character Haman from the Book of Esther into the time of Moses and Pharaoh, and confusion between different biblical figures, such as Mary, the mother of Jesus, with Miriam, the sister of Moses. It introduces new teachings that deny or redefine the role of the Messiah, Yahushua/Jesus, as God's agent and contradict the consistent witness of the Hebrew Scriptures. Because Muhammad claimed these revelations came from the true God and His angel, yet they contradict what God had already clearly revealed, he is identified in Scripture as a false prophet, and by extension, a liar in his prophetic claims. What the angel really was according to the Hebrew Bible. The being that appeared to Muhammad was not the true biblical Gabriel. It was a false or deceiving spirit, sometimes called a lying spirit in the Tanakh. The Hebrew Bible shows that God can permit or send deceiving spirits as judgment on those who reject His truth. See 1 Kings 22 verses 19 to 23, where God allows a lying spirit to deceive Ahab's prophets, and Isaiah 19 verse 14, where God sends a spirit of confusion as judgment. These spirits can appear powerful, claim to be messengers or angels, and give convincing experiences, but they are exposed when their message contradicts the Torah, the prophets, and the one true God. In Muhammad's case, the spirit failed the Deuteronomy 13 test by bringing a message that leads people away from the God already known through Scripture. Therefore, according to the Hebrew Bible, it was a deceptive spirit masquerading as an angel, not the true Gabriel who consistently affirms God's prior revelation. This is why the biblical standard leads to the conclusion that Muhammad was a false prophet and the spirit that spoke to him was a false, deceiving spirit.